Hello everybody, they call me Muse and I welcome you back to Baldur's Gate 3 and the adventures of Jolly Glitterspark and her murderous crew. We are currently here in Last Light, where we are the last ones standing, and that's just how we like it. But we want to make more people expire today, so we're going to need to look elsewhere. Everyone here is gone, and that's a great start. But yes, more need to go. Resolve the abduction. Well, we've done that. Open our scars. That's Moonrise based. Rescuing Warburn, that's Moonrise based as well. And then we've got the stuff in the mausoleum. And these are largely the things we have left to do in Act 2. I think we'll go to Moonrise, you know. I have a feeling, you know, that we're going to end up having a rumble in here at some point. And that's great, because that lets us murk a bunch more people, and we like doing that. But the best type of enemy, as we discovered in the Druid Grove, is one who doesn't yet know that they are the enemy. So I'm thinking we go a bit Metal Gear Jolly on this place and engage in some tactical espionage murder. Starting from the top perhaps, working our way down. So, what would starting from the top look like? We've got this little library. It's got a little eyeball in it. It's got an ogre as well. So, what are you doing with your life, eyeball? Are you disappearing? Probably. Certainly looks like it. So there's no one else around. Which means we might get to have a rumble. Hopefully it's surprised. But either way, we'll probably want to take it down before the eyeball returns. There she goes. Definitely wasn't us, Gov. There's no way you can prove it was us. Back through the homely chambers of Balthazar. Did we go out that door at any point? It's locked, so probably not. But let's see. It looks like we have been in this room though, because we can see it. So that's promising. We may have already taken out a dog.
Moving ahead.
And now here comes Eyeball again. Can we... No, we can't, because I've crouched after I went into the turn base. But we can do that. It is surprised. Astarion can easily battle it. And there we go. The main thing is we got a surprise round. We didn't have to do all the damage in the world. Now, out here we have another door that's locked. And then we've got Radija. And some Necromites. In there we've got Clen and a Scrying Eye. How best to go about things? How locked is this door? I'm pretty sure the other one over there is like 30. Is this door very locked? It's 15, so it's not very locked at all. Good. And we are allowed in here. We're probably just not allowed to cross through to here. So, let's see. Eyeball. Clan. They're hanging out together at the moment. Are they going to continue to hang out together? Maybe.
Think you can take me on?
Shoop-boop-boop-boo.
This is a restricted area. Time to explain yourself, or this guard will be restricting you to a cell.
How about we restrict you to the end of my blade? There's two of you, and you're temporarily hostile. And there's an adept downstairs as well who's hostile. Curious. I guess we should be using Shadowheart to launch into combats, but that's fine. Some good damage. And then let's treat ourselves to a little action surge. Save us having to walk all the way over there if we can murk the bugger. Although even with a crit we didn't murk the bugger. That's a shame. Astarion may have to walk all the way over there, although this one is at full health and therefore needs to be bashed about a bit. Like so. Jolly has apparently not used up all of her actions, so that's good. What does she want to spend them on? 50%, 50%. Can't reach destination, but she could jump. Oh. And then... What do you mean still not enough movement? Bloody how short are you, Jolly? 55%. Pisk. The element of surprise might have gone out the window. Piss! Thunderous Smite isn't great. I suppose there's only still 2 in the fight. It says that all the dots downstairs are red, but I don't believe they really are. So that's that one out of the way, which means Shadowheart can now shoot this one without issue. Good. Victory is ours. Drop anything good? I need ham. We'll take it. And then we've got a locked door over here, which I'm pretty sure we've seen the other side of as well. Because, yeah, that's where we murked Mimic. A Selûnite robe. Lovely. Not for us. TBH. Don't think there's much else in here. Oh, who are you? Where did you come from, friend? Oh well. Doesn't really matter where you came from. Let's see. Why is Shadowheart having such trouble with this? Is it because there's a door in the way and the game is ridiculous when it comes to doors? And why is our chance to hit so low on Jolly? Is it because we're holding the Moon Lantern? Maybe. What if we took it off? Well, maybe it's just because... Oh yeah, you've got Aura of Protection, so... It's probably not that. Now, it feels like we should be able to hit this bugger. But yeah, game says no. Because there's a door in the way. There we go. Astarion. Yeah, you're not going to be able to make it because... Yeah, the door says this is a solid obstacle. That's another villain bastard. Why are you even in here? Are you allowed in the General's quarters? I think that's this floor cleared except for that woman and her necromites. So let's go see about them.
How do people do this all day?
Oh, can we just go in and out of all these doors now that we've got the Moonrise Guard's key? Maybe we can. No, that one's still locked. Very well. So, 3 level 3 necromites. Not much of a threat. And Radija. We're not sneaking around. Don't mind us. I could have checked to see where was a good spot to stand. But it's fine. That was a good shot, all told. That's why we start combats with Shadowheart. Those laid bare. Affected entity has a bonus against spell save DC.
Got to keep fighting.
Either way, we don't really need to worry about spells because everyone's dead once again. Did you drop anything fun? The Mercolite Scourge. Necrotic damage on it as well as regular. Astarion can hold it. And that's the easy part of Moonrise cleared out, I think. Who's down here? A Zealot or two? And Cansif. Where's Z'rell got to? We didn't murk her in a previous visit, did we? There she is. She'll get hurt. But I think the next smart move would probably be find our way to the basement. Deal with anyone who's left down there. Hello, Adept Gulen. You seem to be just standing about. So you can have a beating. What's our advantage? Have we not got advantage against you? Sad. Oh well. Now we have. Zealot, Zira and Sereni. Oh, I guess you saw all that, didn't you? Whoops. Astarion. Do what you do best, my friend. There might be a scrying eye coming our way as well. That can sometimes happen down here. Yes. There's one. There it goes.
Listen! Take your bottom mouth shut.
Okay. Not the bottom mouth. Yeah. Nearly. Someone's actually going to get an attack off if we're not careful. I mean, it happened upstairs, so yeah. Astarion, have I not given you boots to stop you from falling on your butt? No, it just affects your movement speed, but it doesn't affect anything else. That's a shame. Maybe I should give you the Hoarfrost boots, because Minty isn't actually getting into icy territory that often, is she? But if she's concentrating on a spell, she definitely doesn't want to fall prone, so I think it's probably fine. Let's see. 18 dex. We haven't given him athlete, have we, at any point? No, maybe we give him athlete at some point. Ah, down you go. That was funny. But yeah, he's taking big hits because he's prone. And that's not great.
Listen! Thick as a glob of unguent.
Yes. That's whatever we were saying for you. What do you mean not enough movement? Have we got no movement whatsoever? I mean, yeah, we should have lost some because we had to get to our feet. But come now. Fine. Well, we'll shoot that bugger if we can. Minty, can you
A wise move.
put the other one on their ass? That'd be funny. Nope, they saved against it. Okay.
I'm ready.
So I guess we've got no choice but to just ping people with the bow. We can only ping that one. Yeah, we definitely don't have advantage. That's fine. Maybe I will swap the boots. I guess we can charm to prevent that happening again. Except it didn't. Yeah. We definitely want to be putting the boots on Astarion.
Can't even
Just-
catch my breath.
Because we don't want him to get hit so much. Oh, piss off.
This'll be me, wetter than a 10-ton tarpon.
Yep, that's what you are. Now, Shadowheart, can you just clean up this mess? Good. And let's go get our boy back on his feet. And let's swap the boots around. There are some boots, aren't there? If you're concentrating on a spell, you can't be knocked prone or something like that. I wonder if we've got those hanging about. Either way, we are rested enough, as Minty correctly points out, so let's go and ruin some other people.
Conditions most grim. Courtesy of Ketheric Thorn.
Well, I'm glad Monk's having a good time. Also, some of this wailing in here just sounds like someone's got a Grimishka in a box. That didn't quite work out. I could have gone into turn-based to prevent that happening. Surprise, motherfucker. Go. Maybe I should have blinded you first, although the blind has failed, so maybe not. Nice. Down you go. Where's that eye? Over there. Minty?
I thirst for combat.
Yeah, you do.
By my
Wonderful. It might now just be the warden. Not sure. Oh no. Who are you? Naddy.
Better make camp soon. Might be a while before there's another chance to rest.
Oh, shush you. Another surprise. Gah. That's better. Yeah. Assassins.
mind my step.
Pretty strong on turn 1. And there's Warden.
You were witnessed assaulting someone. You're headed for the cells.
We're already at the cells. Very well. We'll just deal with you. Oh, Pisk. Why are you so good at evading everything we do? We can live with a bit of Hellish Rebuke. Yeah, 7 damage. Blam. We could action surge at this point. We are the only one acting before the warden, which surprises me. Save against the blind, but maybe another. Saved against that one too. Dang. Lightning arrows. Not today, friend. Invisible. There's a scrying eye. Thanks, camera. Jolly, can you go over there and see if you can't find our chum? Apparently not, because the game's a bit wacky sometimes. Minty, you've got like so many spells left. We can be a bit reckless. Has that revealed anything? No. Fine. Maybe it was telling us that the warden's gone upstairs. And that's why the camera went a bit screwy. Guess we'll find out. Yeah, it does seem to suggest that. Jolly, do you want to go upstairs? You apparently cannot reach. Why is your movement speed quite so low as it is? I mean, I know you're a short ass, but still. Psionic Backlash has not done much. Get charmed. And back up you go. Okie doke. What if we don't want you up here? And you have dropped the prison key, various arrows, a heavy crossbow +1, the Spellcrux amulet, which lets you restore a spell slot. Kind of cool. But now I'm embracing the let's long rest and short rest as often as we need to. I don't really need that amulet. Is there anything exciting up here? How are these still locked? We've picked up the key. Why would there be a different key that the warden doesn't carry for chests up here? Unless it's just on a bench nearby and I'm not even looking at it. Because I'm too busy focusing on just lockpicking. It's not like it's a difficult lockpick. Yeah, I don't see anything, so... Ooh, I see a trap disarm toolkit. You never know when we might need yet another of those. It's probably about time we went down and had a look at Wulbren.
Look, I'm all out of options, so I'm going to trust you. Don't make me regret it. We need tools. That head case of a warden robbed ours, but anything that breaks rock will do. Even if it's not Iron Hand quality.
I'll be back soon.
Thank you for fighting back when so few do.
Yeah, don't you worry about it, friend. I'll be back.
Don't waste a step.
Now, which cell is it? It's either 2 or 4. So that should have allowed us access to Wulbren. Where's he off?
I must make it to Baldur's Gate. I must.
Where are you going, Wulbren? You're surely not just going to walk out the front and get caught in the Shadow Curse, are you? You're not that stupid, right? Seems like he is, you know. Huh. I wasn't expecting him to just waltz out here. It sounds like there's a rumble. Yeah, Wulbren's level 5. These guys are level 8. I feel like it's not going to go well for them. And they're just chucking rocks about. And trying to shove people. Yeah. Nimble. Wasn't nimble enough. Nichols is surviving for now. Wulbren's not doing very much that's effective. That's a Guardian of Faith. That's not going to help Nichols. And there we go. Rescue Wulbren has been completed after a fashion. Now what's happening? Am I suddenly in combat? What the heck? I had nothing to do with their escape, allegedly. Fine, we'll kill you all. Or at least we'll try to. Apparently Shadowheart can't hit anything anymore. But we know a man who probably can. Yeah, jump through the hunger and out the other side. Oh, for Pete's sake. Okay. Maybe we don't want to be on this side in case we get shoved, but at the same time, we don't want to be in the hunger. Because that's just not wise. Another critical miss.
Thou necrotic stump.
Yeah, I thought you stumped. Yeah, you keep chucking stones around. Dick. And we will just try and thin these numbers a bit if we can. That was good. Guiding bolt. We probably aren't that fussed about that. Jolly's at full health. And arrow of ice. That could affect both of them, so maybe we shield it. Oh, Minty's going to absorb it anyway. Good job, Knobhead. Fisk. Another critical hit on Astarion. Yeah, I wasn't expecting this fight, so... It's unfortunate. Let's see. Who's doing Bless? You're concentrating on Bless. You've only got 20 HP left. There we go. Everyone is de-blessed. Now, Jolly. Can't reach any destinations because we've got a movement speed of approximately fuck all. At least we can kill that bugger. And yeah, we can't Santos you, so...
Listen here, sharp as a pig's testicle.
Yeah, get mopped. Nichols, what you can do? Hopefully absorb some hits. Nice. Get on your butt. Should probably think about rezzing Astarion at some point, but... maybe we don't need to if we're in this fight quickly. Are you just going to fall back on your butt? That'd be nice. Okay, you're going to do not much. That's great. You're an adept, you're a zealot. You're the ones that smite people for approximately 6 million damage. So we could do with getting you down. Stop moaning, Astarion, we'll get to you in a minute.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Sometimes the only way out is stabbing fools until they're all brown bread. Oh, pisk. Nice. Oh, Nichols did something. It's promising. Yeah, you absorb a hit, Nichols. Although Jolly still got leathered. Why are these guys so strong?
No choice but to keep going.
Fine, I guess we'll get Astarion back at his feet. Get up, you lazy git.
Look here! Oh, there's a hag stench about you.
And then, Astarion, get yourself in there. See if you can heal yourself at least a little smidgen. And then, I guess you can use Drunken Technique. Get some damage in. Minty can get a bit more damage in. And the bugger's on 1 HP because of Death Ward keeping them alive. Maybe she can smack it. Yeah, she can. She smacks it with a stick. Job's a good one. Victory is ours once again. We've got a bagel. Now, Bongle, did you have anything about your person? No. I guess if you'd had anything about your person, you wouldn't have just been throwing rocks at people like an idiot. Let's have a quick nap. Get back some of our health.
Your kill of that poor cleric can mean only one thing. The vile Sceleritas will be here soon enough.
Good. I wonder what dark prize we will soon receive.
I have something wonderful for you, dear mouldering master. A part of your past is here for you. I come with your disgusting prize.
Yeah, I'll take your sugary trinket, but my killing comes from pure desire.
This prize is no payment, but a sign of reverence towards you. Come closer, my depraved prodigy. Try on your new gym jams. They're a present from Father. It would be rude not to.
That sounds promising. Yeah.
Oh, such a strapping young behemoth.
You cannot speak, but you have command over your own cruelty.
Think fast, Sceleritas.
Oh, yes. Please, wondrous manslaughterer, kill me.
Don't need to tell us twice.
That was so refreshing. Thank you. Your clothes hit like a kiss.
Grr.
How horrible. This foam is the Slayer. You will do many naughty feats with it. Oh, I wish I had time to wax your hide and brush your spines. But your adoring butler must away. But you should be hopeful for your bright future. You are going to kill again soon.
Yep.
You will keep chopping down the Moon Maiden's family tree. I shall return when you next have need of me. I have your estate to attend to. We will meet again there. Good night, sweet master.
And we got some new gym jams. They are terrible, but it's the thought that counts. We will probably not be using Slayer form very often. Why would we, when we've got Stabby form? We should probably get our decks up a bit, you know. It might help us stab things a bit more efficiently. We got Charisma at 20, but Dex at 16 is definitely on the low end of things. Are we getting any more feats? Maybe we're not, you know. Maybe at some point we need to rejig things. Because I guess we took an ability score increase to get Charisma up to where it is now. Although, this is a hexed weapon, so it's attacking with Charisma, isn't it? So why are my attack rolls all so low at like 60%? Also, Astarion, you are heavily encumbered. Please have one of your strengthening potions. We haven't got Longstrider on anyone anymore. Maybe I should just take it on Minty instead of like Ice Knife. I'm not using Ice Knife. Might change it up when she levels up again, which is a fair distance away, one supposes. But everyone who was down here is dead. Let's go back upstairs. Let's see what we've got in the various rooms. Got another ogre. And who are you? A snoozing half-orc. Okay. And an acolyte. No, you're nothing. And a zealot. You're something. I want to clear things out bit by bit. This room's just full of pilgrims and weaklings. Maybe we should pop and see Arash. I want to see if she's got any exciting new things for sale. Does she have any elixirs of Cloud Giant strength? I know she can get them sometimes. Don't know what they look like though. But it appears that she doesn't have one. So, very well. We'll just flog her some wares that we have hanging around. And now what's the plan? I mean, the plan should involve killing Zrel, because she's the worst. So perhaps the first part of the plan is closing doors. So we've got a Zealot, an Adept, and Zrel. Is there anyone up here to worry about? Oh yeah, there's Kansif and his friends. Maybe if we were to stand up here and shoot down, we could attract the attention of but a few of them. But then who's the threat here? Aside from the scrying eyes calling in half of the tower, I feel like the threat is pretty much Zrel.
You were witnessed assaulting someone. You're headed for the cells.
Are we now? Or is it rumbling time? Yeah, we can deal with 5 enemies. Without too much trouble. So, maybe blind her as well? And it works, we have blinded her. Good. I mean, she's not long for this world. Oh, there's a scrying eye. Okay. But Zrel is down, and that's amazing. Let's see. Can't... Oh yeah, we can. We can sneak through there.
Got to move.
Sneak here. And not quite deal enough damage to the eye. Okay. Is that the end of the world? Probably not. Big bounce with friend Astarion, because this guy's going to be a pain in the ass, no doubt. Let's give him fisticuffs. Let's bite the bugger as well. And then, even with disadvantage, 90%. There goes the eye. Amazing. What do you want to do, Jolly? Like I said, I want this guy down. But we're up here. %60%. Maybe we're best off stabbing someone up here. But then we haven't got advantage. Nice. I'll take it.
Wetter than a 10-ton tarpon.
Now they're mocked as well. Maybe we can put them on their bottom with a well-aimed ray of frost. Wonderful. Also, we should switch back on Astarion to fisticuffs just in case this guy decides to make a run for it. And then, yeah, we still need some hand crossbows for Minty so she can use her bonus action to fire off an extra shot. What are you gonna do? Fall on your butt? Amazing. Hunger. We'll counter that. We don't like that spell. Kansif can do what exactly? Cloud of daggers, that's kind of cool. Well done. And you're a necromite, so you're going to do... You're going to run through Cloud of daggers, you absolute twat. So that's that one down. Can't reach that one. Are you even in combat? I don't think you are. Absolute idiot. Okay, so you're a zealot. Not a necromite, as I originally surmised. But you're an idiot, nonetheless. Kansif can get his concentration broken. Maybe his heart as well. Yeah. Minty. That only hit you, didn't hit the adepts. I mean, it wasn't going to hit the adepts. I'm talking about the effect on the floor underneath. But that's fine. And then Shadowheart. You are apparently not within attack of opportunity range, so that's good. But then if you move here, you do walk through it. Okay. But now that you've done that, let's get up here. Let's try and deal with this zealot if we can. 36! Dang, girl. Sadly, you've left it on 6 HP. Could have probably used Hunter's Mark. It's fine. Maybe we'll dash further away though, because we don't want to be... too close to one another, basically. Guiding Bolt. I'll allow it. 24 damage. Maybe I shouldn't have allowed it. Kansif falls on his ass. Eesh. I hate Smite. Zealots are the worst. Yeah. Come on, Astarion. Maybe not enough movement. Shadowheart, could you just step aside? Good. Back to Astarion. Yes. And then Johnny can definitely hit that bugger. Not enough movement. Although if we stand there, get flicked. And you're back on 1 HP because of your lame ability. Okay.
Onward.
Minty, who do you want to hit? Probably Cansif. Nice. And then... Wonderful. So we've taken out Z'rell, who is in fact the worst.
Everything is clear.
So I'm pleased about that. We should be able to
Another parasite. Collect
steal it, yeah.
It might be useful.
We'll collect it. We're now encumbered. It's not the parasite that's done that, it's probably the armor. Parasite. Astarian's got a lot of them in play at the moment. Minthara's getting there. She's got Cull the Weak. Another Psionic Backlash would be nice. We use that a lot. And then over here we've got one stupid guard who wasn't paying any attention to that fight.
You were witnessed assaulting someone. You're headed for the cells.
We're going to be witness assaulting someone just a bit more, I feel. Shadowheart, would you like to do the honours once again? And another. Perhaps some more. Oh, they're still alive. Can't have that. Minty? Excellent. Not the hardest fight in the world. So who's next? Let's take out a side room, maybe. Who have we got over here? This is the little barracks we were in earlier. Yeah, nobody very exciting in here.
Another step forward.
Can that door be closed? Maybe it can't. Oh no, it looks like it's broken. Okay. Which means this could be quite the rumble if things go pear-shaped. So maybe we approach from a different angle. A couple of Zealot and Adept out here. Some ghouls creeping about. I mean, a singular ghoul on this side. A well-placed attack from Shadowheart could probably take them out without anyone else noticing. Yes. Could potentially do the same on the other side. Got a bit further so we can go back as well, so it might even be easier on this side. Ah, although we are in line of sight, so there we go. And that has got Sharp Eye Laura. Okay, Sharp Eyes indeed. Even that ghoul hasn't noticed what's going on, so wonderful. Guess we'll deal with that ghoul anyway, because it's here. It seems to be regenning its health. Regen this, friend. And then maybe we just wait for Laura to come over. I don't know if they're going to lure anyone else into the fight or if it's just them. Looks like it's just them. Well, it was, anyway. So that Zealot is the most threatening of the enemies out here. Let's close this door.
Better make camp soon. Might be a while before there's another chance to rest.
It might be a while. We can rest all the time. You warned me for, prick. Because I shut a door? Ooh, I'm going to shank you up. But then, you already knew that.
You witnessed assaulting someone. You're headed for the cells.
You're headed for the grave. A second sneak attack. And a regular attack. And a regular attack. And you're on 1 HP. Son of a gun.
Ready for battle.
If only we had a whole bunch of people that could just ruin your day. Brawl of Airs. We don't even need... I don't think. Oh yeah, we might need it too. I was going to say, we don't even need the crit there. But now we definitely don't need the crit. Down you go. Minty, do you want to put this one on their butt? Can you do that for us? Good. Hopefully they'll stay there. And then Jolly, do you want your stumpy little legs to get into the action? I guess. I keep forgetting that we've got bonus action dash on Jolly. It's a pretty useful ability, don't you know? What do you mean we haven't got advantage? They're on their ass. Oh well. Guardian of Faith. Yeah, we can afford to counterspell it. It's fine. This bugger is pretty much bested at this point. Death Ward again. Death Ward just means we can kill people twice.
There's a parasite
which
in
is
that
fun.
corpse, brimming with potent magic.
Is there? Ooh. There's a potato scone platter as well. That's the real reward. Double parasite. Yeah, I guess we knew that there was a true soul guarding the gate, at the very least. So where do we spend these? We could make Astarion stronger still, or we could keep buffing Minty. Look at the Far Realms is good. Yeah, we'll just keep buffing Minty for now. We'll treat ourselves to a short rest. And then, let's see. A level 8 Zealot. An Adept. An Adept.
I was a farrier in Dissaring Valley.
Lantav.
Then the dreams came.
I don't think Roa's going to get into combat if we kick off. Because that's not really her style. But if we stand up here, is anyone going to kick off anyway? Is a bit of cheeky Shadowheart going to save the day once again? Path is interrupted there. Okay, sneaky sneaks. Yeah, this fight is one person big. We can 100% live with that. Who can't live with that, though? Old Zealot Bryn over here. Not for long, anyway. Wonderful. Murder? They killed a guard? Who killed a guard? They're sniffing around. They're looking for clues. I couldn't possibly say who killed a guard, because I was over here, wrapping up the episode. Join us next time, when we might kill a bit more of Moonrise, or we might actually venture into the Gauntlet of Shar and see what we can do in and around the mausoleum. We'll figure it out. Until then, though, thanks for watching, friends.